What's going on, everybody? I'm CaptainRoBear. This is Eberron, episode 38.
38.
Happy Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. One more day closer to Wednesday, which is hump day.
Hey, Adam. Guess what day is tomorrow?
Wednesday.
That's right, it's hump day. Is it tomorrow Groundhog's Day, or was that supposed to be today? I don't remember, damn it.
I don't even know what year it is.
Doesn't matter.
Welcome to COVID 2020 Part 2.
That's sadly too real. You can't use that one.
You just move on. You just move the on.
Get her done.
Yeah, after everybody's cased the moon days and the Tuesdays, I'm excited to play some DnD, man.
Let's go.
Just killed a dragon, you know. Now we're chilling by a bonfire.
Hey, Adam, we accomplished things. We coordinated flights for Tim's wedding today.
We did. We coordinated flights. We're booked. We're all set. It happened today, Tim.
What we found out is that there is no in between. There is either meet at dead ass in the morning or all the way in the evening.
That tracks for LAX. That tracks.
Yeah. Well, for some reason, the one flight that would have got us suitable and nice even times, and we were like, oh, we'll meet at lunchtime here, and then we'll leave around noon the next day. It was like a $780 flight for me for some reason. So, you know,
there's a reason.
Yes.
It's called convenience.
Convenience.
You have to pay for that.
It's the convenience tax.
Well, I took a Southwest, guaranteed to get COVID on flight.
If the flight happens.
Yeah. Don't you dare. Don't you put that juju on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you dare. Yeah,
that's not a me thing. That's a Southwest thing. You gotta take that up with them.
It was kind of funny though, because like my flights were either was really cheap, because I mean I'm just like a puddle jump down, right? Like NorCal to SoCal or whatever. And his were very expensive, and so we had to meet in the middle, to where now mine is more expensive than his, but still not as outrageous as what his would have been if he would have done the original. So it was like we had to find a nice middle ground, and I think we did. You know, I think we found a pretty solid, solid middle ground. So we're there in the lake swimwear. It's gonna be a really good time. I'm not gonna remember.
Nobody's gonna remember it, and it's gonna be the best.
It's gonna be great.
Well, I can tell you what, that early morning, we're probably going to cuddle together in the back of that Uber as we get to the boo, because.
All right, well, if I'm sweating profusely and crying, don't question anything. Just let it happen, okay? I just need your shoulder.
Imagine what the Uber driver is thinking. Woo.
Stop. Just stop.
Oh, it's LA. They've seen all that shit.
I've seen worse.
They're just looking at their phone while they're driving. Don't worry. So you'll be fine.
I think we'll be fine for once. When we arrive, we actually won't be charged for surge, because we're there so early.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. Yeah. The LAX lift tax is enough of a hit, anyways.
Yeah, I got that red eye flight out of St. Louis at 5 a.m. So that sucker's a peach.
Yum.
But hey, we're gonna be there.
We're gonna be there, man.
Big day, and it's gonna be great.
Damn right. I'm excited.
It's open bar season. That's all I gotta say, boys.
Hey, you know what? We could show up in the shittiest dive bar, and it would still be open bar, no matter where this crew went. You wouldn't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And then the next weekend is PAX.
Yeah.
I
go from my wedding to PAX to my honeymoon.
See, we don't have it as bad as Tim, think of it that way.
Well, I mean, I go your wedding to PAX to another wedding.
There you go.
Then I have a week off, then I have another wedding. So I'm booked for like a month straight.
I'm too many.
Gotta stop having too many friends, I guess. I don't know. Like
fucking wedding crashers over here.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm going to procure the chamber that Boba Fett's in.
The back to chamber.
for con season.
Just let me sit there.
Yeah, for some reason, even though when it opens up, I still look like the hog guards that he has. I don't know what their race name is in Star Wars because no one ever says any of the damn races that they are. You just know what they look like.
Yeah, you got to read like all the books and the comic books to know all the races. It's stupid.
Like, give me the Jim Henson hog people. That's
Where did this fly come from? He looks like a fly.
oh man. So this morning I learned how badgers recognize their kinfolk. They
I don't know if I want to know this.
They bum rub each other.
That sounds right. Like butt to butt?
Yeah, yeah. They go, this little badger runs over here, rubs his little butt.
That's pretty cute.
I mean, it's cute. And definitely got a smell to it because that's how they can figure out when they get into a badger royale.
I don't just ask, do I recognize
I don't
here?
put that past us on Sunday morning. Okay. is that you?
So
yeah, it's you.
I fell asleep watching my one reality TV show addiction at the moment, which is the blind frog ranch. God, it's so hard to say. Blind frog
ranch. Yeah, that is, okay.
It's one of those where it's like the ranch is like near Skinwalker Ranch and they're trying to dig up the Aztec gold from a chamber underneath. So yeah, it's the classic like strung out Discovery series where they're trying to dig stuff up out of the earth. It's great. But
where does blind frog come from?
I don't know. It's what is it? Whatever it's called. It's, you know,
Yep.
it's what the ranch is called. I was not there for season 1. Okay. I wasn't there for season 1. I got in when they're trying to get to this Aztec gold. All right. So I fall asleep with it in the living room with no Booger to pet because now Booger's in Florida. So even more depressing. I just fell asleep watching reality TV by myself. And I wake up and it was one of those classic British produced TV shows about the farm, and they were going by like animal to animal, like a very BBC like production. Like I got to find out Big Joe was the name of the rooster, and like the hen house, like all this epic low like cinematic camera work. And that's when they showed the badges on the outside of the farm, and they did a little butt rub, and they were like, but they're too exhausted after waking up from hibernation to go raid the hen house today for eggs. Instead, they'll be looking for moles, which make up 13% of their diet. And I'm like, I gotta get up and move, or I'm not gonna stop watching this farm show.
I'm gonna be sitting here watching that, and that's it.
So yeah, good times over at the house this morning. It was very, very quiet. I was like, oh, I don't have to do the 18 things for the dog. Sweet. I'm gonna go do laundry.
Now I got to do the 18 things for being a human.
Very much so. I also took the boxer briefs challenge. I have like 4 different boxer briefs from 4 different places. I'm evaluating all at the same time. I have been a buy the package at Sam's Club Costco guy for like my entire life. And I'm like, you know what? I'm getting better boxer briefs.
I recommend. Always good to have good underwear.
Yeah. So we got the names of all these hysterical.
Oh yes,
love it.
Adulthood, my friend. Welcome to adulthood.
Yeah.
Be excited about underwear.
Hey, man.
Think
if you
back
get
when
a
you
good
were
recommendation, let me know. You know,
and your girlfriend was
looking.
super excited about going to Victoria's Secret. It's the same thing. Like they like the lingerie, they like the good underwear, and now here you are at 30 plus, and you're like, man, it'd be nice if I had nice underwear on.
Yeah, I let the wife pick mine.
Yep.
Smart. She's like, here, try this. It'll look good.
I'm still very much the they should give me a 5-pack of black in this brand. There's no reason I should be paying $30 for any of this. This is ridiculous. So a lot of them got eliminated just because they were dumb.
Okay.
But I have an Armachillo bullpen series from Duluth. I have that one picked out. This is the one with jade in the fabric. So we got some ball cooling over here and some ballroom.
Okay.
So
In the summertime.
we got a pack of fucking we got one from MeUndies because I've heard so many fucking MeUndies in podcasts. I had to get one just for the fucking meme, just so I could say I did it. So there's a pack on the table from them. There's a different performance bullpen from Duluth that's also in the mix over there. And then there's God, is one with like what's it like, Sensity? Shit, I can't even remember its name. Exo Officio. There's a Sax. I got them all.
No ball.
You got Sacks.
Yeah, there's one from Sax coming.
Dude, so that's my brand. I'm no sponsored, but I'm a big fan of the ballpark pouch, dude. It's so nice and it's gimmicky, but it actually feels fucking good, man. It like cradles your nuts and pulls them away from your thighs, and it just has a nice little pouch for your balls, man. It's so good.
Yeah, so that's those are the most requested out of that. The bullpen from Duluth and the that one from Sax. So we'll see. They're all overpriced. It's all a bunch of horse shit. Should have just went to Sam's Club, picked up a $13 pack, been fine.
I only buy my Sax underwear when they're doing their specials and sales, and I just get the whatever one.
Absolutely fucking absurd.
It is crazy price.
Fucking $30 for fucking underwear. You're out of your fucking minds.
They're nice.
They ain't fucking $30 nice. I can tell you that.
I don't know. You
Hey,
haven't put them on yet.
I also bought one $30 fucking tank top from Duluth, and I was like, that's fucking stupid. But I did it. I bought a little bit of each. I will know at the end of it because I will send those back.
Yep. All sweat and all.
Yep. We'll see who reigns supreme. We'll see. This has been the problem. I've been socks. What started this all was my sock shopping. I'm fucking tired of my 13 size foot being uncomfortable in a fucking sock. So I've been buying the extra large, but they still got these fucking bands that want to cut into my goddamn leg, and I'm like, I don't want this. The sock still doesn't fit right. So now I have a bunch of Cool Max merino blends. I got all sorts of weird shit coming. They're all one in a package too. Like there's just from shit that I don't have.
They're craft socks.
I still buy like the like 12 packs you get at like Walmart or whatever. I just buy those. That's all I do.
Well, yeah. Was that way forever with the ones from Costco Sam's, but my foot's too fucking big. It's like the size 9 through 12. I'm nowhere near the 9. I'm over the 12.
Yeah.
This is not a one size fits all scenario here.
I love that. It's like, oh, this fits 9 through 12. I'm like, does it though?
Does it? Does it really?
Because like,
especially
I'm like,
after 1 or 2 wash cycles. Like,
yeah. And you're like more like a 9 through 10 and a half, 11 maybe.
I'll never know what it's supposed to feel like at a 9, so that number has never changed for me.
That was when I was born. I had a 9.
Yeah, right. I get right.
Gonna be a soccer player.
Oh man, when all your fat friends played soccer at the same time, that was good times.
That was me.
You mean half field?
Everybody.
Soccer?
Everybody running around like a bobblehead doll. I didn't, but I went to the after parties. My buddy did. He was the fat goalie on the team that always won. So I went to their pizza parties.
Oh yeah.
What?
It wasn't like that until it was like the beer leagues that I got into, and then it was like, yeah, like it's an all manner range of individuals in those leagues. Like you got, like I remember my one buddy's like midfield, and he's running down the field, dry heaving the whole time because he was so drunk from the night before, and he takes himself out just so he can throw up, and he's like, I'm good, I'm going back in.
I'm good.
Puke and rally, puke and rally.
God, yeah. I was like, geez.
I will say that some of the most fun on the planet is indoor, in a real indoor arena where you're walled in.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, where you can play the bounce shots, and it's like a form of like hockey at that point, because you can damn near check in that league. Oh, our indoor, nobody would miss out on our indoor soccer league during the winter. That shit was great. I played
soccer my entire grade school, high school, college for 2 years, and like I played in countless indoor leagues, and those are the best. And you just get real shitty afterwards too, because there's like a nice bar, like concession stand always in the complexes, and it's like, great.
Okay, did your complexes do the thermos of beer?
Yep.
What is up with civic centers?
It's like a coffee but for beer. So I don't know. I don't really understand it. Like, but it's like a different breed of like. Yeah, I don't know if it's like we're soccer, so we have to be elevated or something. I don't know, but
it's like, oh, here's your 64-ounce pitcher. You get the thermos of beer.
Yeah. How many cups do you want?
Yeah, that's like, you know, they ask you how many cups you want. You get the, which is dope. Like, then you set it by the side, and like, it's definitely a softball Midwest thing that got that shit started.
But yeah. I never seen a thermos of beer, but I remember my first time in Alabama filling up a milk jug gallon of beer at a gas station. That was an experience. I was like, wow, I'm not even at a brewery store. I'm at a freaking gas station right now, filling up this whole milk jug full of beer. This is great.
That's how they used to do it, man.
Yep.
My favorite thing is that they'd always be like, how many cups? And I'd be like, 2. And it'd be like, I have to give you 4 because 2 people shouldn't be drinking this. And I'm like, all right. So they give me like 5 cups for like me and my buddy. It's just like, all right.
At least they didn't Utah you and then take it away from you.
True.
Yeah.
True.
That's Utah. You cannot drink a pitcher by yourself. You have to go
the weirdest freaking rules. They've got this. It's like the weirdest thing that the whole, like, you have to go. You can't order it at the bar. You have to go to this room to order the drink, and then they have to pour it. Like, come on. Who are you trying to kid?
Utah makes you feel like you're 18 again and sneaking around.
Yes, it very much so does. And it still feels weird.
Yeah.
Spring break.
Recommendation if you're drinking in Utah too, don't go the week right before Sundance Film Festival. Really bad idea, because they just removed the prices from everything because all the celebrities come in, and like you have to be like, you literally have to tell them like, I am not like important. Fancy. Like I need the local. Like, you have to ask for a locals fucking menu, otherwise you'll be charged like.
Oh my gosh!
An incredible amount. We made that mistake with going on a ski trip there for New Year's, and we were at the steakhouse and they would not tell us though. I was like, I'm not ordering unless you tell me what the price is
what
on this.
I'm about to order. The price is. Come on.
Yeah,
I'm
like
not rich.
No, we were very not rich. We were mid-20s on this. Like we were.
Your ski trip poor.
I am a baller on a budget.
big budget.
That shit was wild. Not with Robert Redford on this at all.
But you can put it on his tab.
Yeah. Well, you know what? At that steakhouse, they still wouldn't give it to us. Luckily, we went on this big trip with like parents and whatnot. So like, some parents got some hefty charges at that steakhouse.
That was wild.
Yeah, there were some 4-figure dinners to go all to go around.
Jeez.
Yep, scary.
Gives me indigestion just thinking about it.
But you know what? Enough of our own craziness. Let's get into all the lovely people that make this shit happen. Voodoo Ranger coming in hot with another year of sponsorship over here on the channel. If you guys haven't seen Agent 77, the runner-up to the contest last year, where you voted in between it and Captain Dynamite, 77 is out. I'm going to let you know this is not the juicy style. While it is delicious in tea and floral-like, it is not a juice monster. This is a much more traditional IPA. If you get into the delicate style flavors, you're really gonna like this one. For me, it's got very much a tea and floral thing. I dig it, but just to let you guys know, if you're looking for the next big juice, you'll want to go for Juice Force. But this is still a great IPA, and I love it. It was actually my favorite of the two between it and Captain Dynamite, but I knew you put a juice against one of these, this is not gonna win. Just more people like the juice, you know?
They like the juice.
Yeah, so this is the one you want to look for, everybody. This is my new favorite. And you're only going to see it in the stovepipe, the 19.2, unless you live somewhere in New England. In that case, you're going to have to call up Quirky Fox. She's got the rest of it. You got to make a deal with her. She's officially the broker of these.
I need to try that so bad.
Oh, dude, it is so... I'm so pissed off.
Have they updated their beer finder on their website yet to include it?
As of when I checked last week, no, but I haven't looked since then. Beer finders to me are always pretty sus.
Well, I just go off of theirs, right? Like whatever one they're hosting on their site. But there's
those are chuff to say the least.
Yeah, I mean it all is dependent on some poor sap trying to upload and say, yeah, we got a pack.
Yeah, we got a pack over here.
Yeah.
No. In addition, want to thank all of our big old sponsors over here, Shabby, Shy Flames, West Wolf, the OG for namesake, for going above and beyond and sponsoring all of us. Thank you so much. And all the 25, the 10s, the 5s, and the $2 just the tips. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thanks for keeping this gear greased and going. So, without further ado, picking up where we left off last week. Heading into the jungle run, facing off with the Red Wolf and the Ziggirot in the swamp. It didn't take long before you all found out you were going to be coming face to face the Eye of Urgarot. Summoned from that Ziggirot, unleashing Urgarot's daughter, Kishar, bringing them from whatever plane of existence they're currently on back to the material plane in Eberron. It took an extra special infused javelin from Umber and the Red Wolf's hands to vanquish it back to wherever the hell it came from. We pick back up in celebration back at the camp. Still that evening, but out of harm's way. Surrounded by the rest of the warriors and the success of the campaign on the Ziggirot. Now surrounded by campfire light and the sounds of all the individual participants and warriors that fought hardly to make sure this was a success. Untampered with at the Ziggirot, you guys were able to accomplish your goal. Now setting with quite a few jugs being passed around the campfire. Red Wolf with a large smile on his face and cigar lit.
That was a little unexpected. Didn't plan on taking out no dragon here in the forest, jungle.
Unexpected. You should expect the unexpected at this point.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Welcome to the secrets of Kebara, General Oxenheim.
I'll get used to that name.
And there are 5 more of these Ziggurots.
I'll be honest, I don't know if I told you a number or not, or if you're just pulling it out of thin air.
I don't know. I remember 6, I think, but I don't remember. I could.
That
be
might
wrong.
have been a post game talk too.
Well, shit. If it was, spoiler alert. I don't know. We know there's more. We just don't know where.
Yes. There are several Ziggirots left. It'll be up to me which one we target next. But we'll enjoy the spoils for an evening. Make that call another day. You two have a lot of choices.
Yeah, this seems like it just opened up a whole new can of worms, didn't it?
Indeed.
I guess before we go too far down that rabbit hole, this ethical mining operation of y'all's, when's that looking to start? Is that starting now?
Already started.
Did you clear the Ziggirot?
Like, we've just left.
Right. But I there was a lot of fighting going on elsewhere, so I'm kind of asking like how that happened.
So
Like,
I guess I wasn't clear enough. You guys have left the Ziggirot. You guys have successfully fended off their forces and have gotten back to their camp. You were merely hours from the moment of when you just got done with the Ziggirot. There is no mining there that's going on. You guys have just gotten done with that battle. I just moved you for the sake of brevity on over into the camp from being below the Ziggirot.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was asking just about mining if that was starting.
Yes, no,
now.
I understood there.
Yeah.
I was answering his question of what it was. You can easily get back to the Ziggirot from where you're at.
Got it.
I'll be interested to see how this excavation of y'all's pans out.
I could care less. Different division, different folks. I stay in my lane.
Moisturized, I'm sure.
Jungle can do that except for the chafing.
I find it pleasant. The jungle.
What's pleasant about it?
There's tranquility here. It's raw potential. It's nature. It's the earth. It's what
Bugs.
is meant
Lots
to be.
of bugs.
That too. A balance, as there always should be.
Yeah, you can suit yourself. Not exactly my cup of tea. But regardless, I'll be here for the long haul. Gentlemen, enjoy the spoils.
As he picks up one of the large shine-like jugs and throws it back. Never seen this bottle back behind the bar before.
Bet you that's some high octane for his gas hole, huh, Recoil?
You're not allowed to talk about gas holes in public. Leightash.
Sorry. Didn't know you were gas hole shy.
All right, before you
I use shocking grasp on Leightash. Just enough to feel like a hard dog collar on you.
Oh. Been a while since somebody shocked me like that, and I had to pay for it.
Just enough to remind you you're still a stick.
Nothing's gonna change.
Be honest. Didn't think we were gonna see that eyeball again. Not anytime soon.
And we have more of an understanding now. A bit.
A lot more going on in this swamp than what we thought. You know, for a long time, I really kind of wish that airship never went down and those black powder weapons made it to the right destination. Kind of glad that thing crashed now. Not happy with how it all turned out. But there's a lot of people that don't need those in their hands, that's for damn sure. More than what I could ever think of. Not when you're in the gun running business anyway. Doesn't pay to think about where they're going. All that's gonna do is keep you up at night. If you don't sell them, somebody else is. For once here, time is of the essence. A little bit of delay can go a long way.
So, dragons. Who saw that one coming?
Yeah, literally not me. That's what I was saying. It was fucking crazy.
You know, for an area that's supposed to have this mythical thing around dragons, we're sure seeing a lot of them. Blue dragons, green dragons. Talk about how rare they are. They just keep finding their way to us one way or another, don't they?
You still have your dragon magnet in your pocket?
No,
Or you just happen to see him.
That's a whole
I'm always
new
happy to see
euphemism.
Oxy.
Some would call it fate. The universe putting you on a path for something you were searching for. As I glance at Garomesh. Sometimes things just work out. Other times they don't. But there's always a balance.
I'm starting to think that fate just wants to kill us. And it's our job to just avoid that.
Balance.
It's a weird fucking balance.
I guess it depends on how you look at it.
Umber, let me ask you a question. What side of that balance do you think we're on? If everything is trying to kill us, does that mean we're like a force of good?
Well, I think it depends on who's trying to kill you and to what purpose. Is anyone truly good?
Bring the light to as much as we can.
I believe our path is just. It is a good path. But while many see themselves as a hero doing good, by their viewpoint, even if they're not, I think we are a part of a bigger piece. And as we continue, our part grows, as does the weight of what we do, the repercussions, the grand scheme, as it were.
like that grand scheme. Weight of illusions. Give me song ideas. He starts writing out lyrics in the sand in front of him.
Let me ask you a question. Why the word illusions?
I don't know. It just struck me. Because, I mean, like you said, even a tyrant who thinks he's doing good may be really doing bad. It's an illusion to him while he's hurting everyone else. I mean,
Is a good perspective.
Kind of run into that same problem on our own stuff. So it's that illusion of truth, that illusion of righteousness, justice, good, evil. Perspective.
There's only one absolute in my mind, and that's belief, faith, knowing at your core what your calling is, and following through with that with every ounce of your being. That is the only purity. That is the only good.
Yeah, but how do you get that? You just choose?
That's how I found you, Oxy. Spent my whole life looking for that connection, that other half of something that called to my soul. And had you told me before I met you that I would find it in a Redarian? But look where we are now. I believed, and it led me to you.
Yeah, what does that mean for the future, though?
Oh, keep doing what we do, I guess.
Nesting doll inside of a nesting doll.
I think the better question is, what do you want it to mean for the future? He is one half. You are the other. In a lot of ways, you are the perfect symbolism of balance. Two sides to a coin. Yet, you're the gray. You're the fists of Dalcor. The champions. But you have choice. You have decisions. But what you choose, Oxy, will affect Leightash, and vice versa. But you need to find out what that core is to you, and pursue it with everything, as I have.
So is that an option? I can choose to be a god?
Absolutely. If you believe it so. The power of self, the power of you. Insurmountable. When I inevitably pass on and I go through my door, you will see my ascension. It does not waver. It is not untrue. It is not a figment or an illusion. It is fact. It will happen. My death will be glorious, and you will all witness.
Shit, man, that's intense.
It is truth. It is me. It is focus, determination, belief, blood. And anyone can achieve it, even you.
Okay.
So while we ponder our own godhood, what choices did the old Red Wolf leave us with? Because he said we got a lot of decisions to make. Where does that leave us now? Until, of course, he calls us to raid the next Ziggirot.
Real interested to know if we pass the interview.
We're not dead, so chances are we probably passed.
Seems like it.
Yeah,
Gave us food and drink.
like Umber said, it's 10% luck, 20% skill, 50% concentrated power will.
And 9% pleasure.
5% pain.
100% reason.
Guys, you know you're like around 300% at this point. I mean, I'm not a smart man, but even I know that.
I thought robots did math.
Hey,
No,
once
that's
you get
just
past the 8 mile, you just stop counting. Okay.
that's just how retarded he is. It's actually 100%. Pardon my French. It gets me worked up sometimes.
Well, I think we have the Readerin and New Throne as a decision, or at least I'm not sure if we can return. We left in not great standing. There is and I'm curious, knowing who we fought not too long ago, the dragons we saw coming from the keep to the south. There may be more there.
Oh. Well, we got one down. We feel like we can take on two.
Hey, got any more javelins?
Well,
I think we can find plenty of javelins. I think it's more about what he put on it and who slang it.
It was a big javelin sling, that's for sure.
I think there's a discussion to be had with any other tribes we could find about uniting.
Now we know for a fact. Twilights are the ambassadors. That's your place to start if you want to start somewhere.
But we gotta put a bow on this project before we can start working on securing the rest of their railway for them. So that seems like the clear and present decision needs to be made.
What about you, Garomesh? What is your thoughts?
Don't really have many. I mean, we're essentially now hired to do a job. I don't think that requires us thinking too much. I think it just requires us doing.
I'm surprised no one asked for compensation.
I think our compensation was our lives.
Yeah, that was the pretty clear point I got.
You did say enjoy the spoils. Maybe there's, I don't know, some stuff we can grab out of that Ziggirot over there. Maybe it's the ale talking. They're just going to mine it out. We go spelunking. Maybe find something. Maybe find nothing. Maybe get trapped in an acid pit of death.
I mean, the worst that can happen is we do all the work and they take all the treasure from us. But I do like your interpretation of his words.
Well, you know, I'm a bard. Interpretation is my trade.
I wouldn't say so much we took a job as we were coerced into corroborating.
How did Umber just put it? It's all about perspective.
A lot of it.
I was not worried.
Yeah, somebody who walks with death usually isn't.
You know, you guys want to do this the way that you set out, you're gonna have to get in contact with those Twilight Walkers. To find out what the situation is back New Throne. Kind of left blowing shit up. Really don't know what state it is in. You gotta remember, these guys are very clear. They don't give a shit as long as the job's getting done. So if we're the moral compass, buck stops with us. You want to give those lizard folk a chance, somewhat preserving their culture, what's left of these old burial grounds. We got to meet with them. If not, it's back to fucking up the Redrun's day.
As much as I love fucking up with the Redrun, I kind of think we should stick to our bullshitted plan of uniting these tribes and giving them a chance.
Well, even if we do go and fuck directly with the Redrun, say you get them pushed all the way out of New Throne, there's still the expectation somebody's going to run security for Kibar.
Right. And they've already lost favor. So if we come back to New Throne, the entire Lizard Man army.
You're thinking we can take over New Throne too? Okay.
I'm not saying take over. I'm saying integrate. Bring these people together. You've got one expanding civilization and one existing civilization.
You think everybody back in New Throne's gonna think that's a peaceful integration?
If they're keeping them safe at night? Yeah.
Listen here, Bard. You gotta get your heads out of the clouds. We know a lot more than they do. They don't know anything about this shared consciousness. A lot of those folks still look at them and say, these are the things that go bump in the night. You got a lot of politicking left. And it's not so cut and dry. We gotta find out who represents them. The people that are dealing up at the Capitol now, who the ambassadors are. We gotta get aligned to them. They're gonna be the ones that'll be able to make this happen in any kind of smooth possible way. Otherwise, we're just another militia raising another militia going into New Throne. Let's be dead honest.
When you put it like that, it does sound like a coup.
I mean, it sounds like a fun coup, but not the smartest. Nor the most responsible.
If we're gonna raise an army to go take a city, can we please take a better one?
Yeah, that does seem like a pretty dumb call, don't it?
No offense to anyone else. Oh no, Cletus is back. think he's the only one that's from a worse shithole than this shithole. It's not their fault. They're trapped back behind here. You know, that railway's going to do a lot of good. It'll give these people to get a chance to get the hell out of here. And it'll give the chance for some commerce to come this way that never was.
Recoil. There is the matter of your former colleagues as well.
Be dead honest. What are we going to do about it? You almost died.
Get surprised by them.
We ain't getting surprised by him again. Not anytime soon. You about had a very unglorious death on the deck of that ship. They're strong. Luckily, not here.
For now.
For now. We certainly ain't got the firepower to figure out how to get that teleporter to work to show up against odds that we don't understand into an area where I don't even know if you all can step foot. Anybody else walk through the morning here that's not Bark Construct? Yeah. Things get weird.
Yep.
Things get real weird.
Sometimes it's not even about whether you can, it's whether you want to. You won't come out the same, no matter what. Whether it's something you see or something you feel, that place
Agreed.
changes you.
Big agree.
I too can agree. I did a bit of travel on the outskirts. I never entered. I had no reason.
Don't get me wrong. It's not because I'm scared. The world's gonna deal with them eventually. We gotta be ready when we bring that storm. Right now, got some bigger things in our way. I mean, imagine, what if Josvok gets more power? That
Fuck
dipshit,
that guy.
that bumpkin.
I was wondering if we were closer to them now than we have in a while. I don't quite know where we're at. You should find out.
Not a bad idea. Got to take a peek at some maps. You may not want us knowing exactly where we're at, but I have a hunch. I don't think we're anywhere near Flame Watch. Forest is way too thick. Doesn't seem right. They've done quite a bit of clearing over there for farmland as well, so I don't think we're in that quadrant. But who knows?
I feel we've earned some favor with this group.
Maybe, maybe not. Finding out how we're getting a ride out of here, though. I don't particularly plan on walking, I can tell you that.
Yeah, fuck that. No, not doing it.
It'd be a nice stroll.
In which direction?
I prefer to fly.
As much as I'd love to see you rip the dinosaur's maw open again, I'm going to leave that story left best as is.
Well, sounds like tonight is sleep. Tomorrow is raid the Ziggirot and then go get our hands and figuring out how to make our way to these Twilight Walkers. You know?
I think I like that, Oxy. I have a feeling that if we chase the lizard folk, it's going to lead us to that son of a bitch and Flame Watch. That's how we left them last time. It was a raiding party on a lizard village. We found it was peaceful. They wanted revenge from the dark scales that we just killed. I don't know if it was that tribe or not, but still summing it up for you because you weren't there.
There were two totally different tribes. You feel for those people. They don't know any different. They just got shit leadership.
Perspective.
Exactly.
A lot of good folks like old Cletus. Don't want any of that. But at the same time, those people are doing the same thing that the Dark Scales are. Gotta remember, even Cletus's tavern was built on an illegal mine. But that proposition of laying down with the devil that we do know, they're the only one that's offered up any kind of concessions. We got the locals on both sides of the fence, ready to take all the dragon shards out of here that they can. Neither one of them got a split or a plan to take care of their neighbor. It's all one-sided. It's going to put a lot of stress on us trying to make this connection to the Twilight.
Yeah, because either way, they're getting their heritage wiped out.
Unless we can convince them otherwise, that they have a seat at the table. They have to understand that they can't get everything. And remember, they don't have the historical connections to even trace back their lines to some of these mounds. These things have been here for so long. Whose right are they at that point? There's a lot of people laying claim to stuff that they don't know nothing about. But I think what we're doing is right. Like I said, we gotta find the ambassadors first. Nothing's gonna go through. We can track down this tribe all we want. But if we don't talk about the people who make the decisions, it's not gonna matter. We're gonna go in there, the best case scenario, apply whatever we can to their customs. God knows what that is. Who knows what's going to happen when they find out that you all have shared consciousness? Are they going to take this as a win? Or are they going to take this as an assault on their kind, their culture? How do they feel about Darth Inky? We don't know. But I have a feeling if there's a few that are allowed in the capital of New Throne, one, they can communicate properly. Two, They're going to understand some of the cultural norms that are in and around here. It's going to be your best chance. But if we go to track them down, it's going back into New Throne. They may be there, they may not. But that's the first place to get information.
And we should be careful.
You're damn right we should be careful. They're going to be absolutely pissed.
Well, I should be able to still at least monitor to see where they're looking.
Oh, God. Fire up the old radio.
I mean, they know we're listening.
Maybe we don't do it out here in the jungle. Maybe we.
No. We're talking. Yeah.
Why wouldn't we want to do it in the jungle? What are they going to do? Come out here? Find out our locations in the middle of bumfuck nowhere?
Well, I don't think.
This is probably the safest place we've ever turned that thing on.
You think?
Hell yeah. Anytime we've turned it on, we've been at risk from somebody showing up within minutes.
Wait, so, I get it. If they show up now, then the only person they're going to find is a House the Rask mining party, and they are not going to with those people.
Or they just won't find us.
We don't even know where we're at.
I know exactly where I'm at.
If there was ever a time to that radio, it's now.
Just one opinion, if I may. They seemed pretty keen on this being a secret location. And though unlikely, fate is fate. And we've had people approach out of the air previously. And I don't think it would do well for the standing we have currently with this house if this did go awry and individuals showed up unannounced at this camp that they hid in the jungle.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but that's like telling me that I can't ever have a tail on me. Like, how am I supposed to know I ain't got no tail on me, man?
I'd rather do it now while there's some people that can back us up. What are we gonna
Fair
do?
enough.
Go down the road? You still run the same risk. Something comes through the portal that we never hoped for.
Then proceed.
It's a risk you run anytime we turn that thing on.
And hell,
Well, if you're going to, Oxy, then perhaps I can give you a bit of guidance. And I'll just tap him on the shoulder and I will bless him with my own powers to give him guidance.
Steal
Yes,
my mind.
every time I do a spell, I'm absolutely talking up that it's me casting the spell because I am my own god. So every time it's going to happen. So I'm blessing you for myself, bitch. Take it, E4.
wait, hold on. I mean, you just can't give him guidance when I can truly inspire his soul. As I start to play something on my guitar that sounds like the intro to Hotel California. And I'm gonna dump a what is this character got on it? You got a D10 inspiration.
The best part about all of this is that it can't stop you from the bad number.
Nope.
No,
Because that's really the only thing that we're really at risk of.
Well, that's what
I'm just trying to help,
What we think. No.
Well,
I love it.
yeah.
I love it. I love every
Yeah.
bit of it.
All right. Well. Shit. Fuck it. Had enough drinks in me now. No time like the present.
As that kind of headband shoots up from outside of the back of the armor, and the band just kind of wraps around the top of his crown. Two little antenna pieces sticking out the back. You hear just kind of as this calming energy kind of comes over. closes his eyes. I believe we were rolling spell attack with that, with advantage, or
Yeah.
Recoil grabs that jug and flips it up, hooks it in to the back of his neck. Takes a little bit of the high test. Hands it over to you, Leightash.
Put that in your gas hole.
So I grab it. All right. And tips it up and drinks it.
It's actually Paw brandy.
Yeah.
At 105 proof.
I'm still. I was gonna roll a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage, but since it's brandy, I'm gonna roll it flat, but still get really messed up.
Cause I'm a bard.
oh,
that 20 on the bar, on the board, baby. No,
I'm an alcoholic.
Bard feels at home.
That's right down my alley.
That taste of fresh pears that make up like a pawpaw, so juicy. Oh,
You see him do one of these with his beard as he gets the bits that driggle down into the bottom of it. Oh,
and
that is just damn good when it hits your lips, isn't it?
there's a good barrel aged that's on it too, and that mixture of that little bit of brown sugar and char almost makes it taste like a little bit of a pineapple upside down cake, just a bit.
The vanillin, it comes out of the barrel, man. You'd swear they aged that with a vanilla bean.
I have to take your word for it. Proof is good.
Can't taste that?
No.
Damn.
Proof's nice though.
Well, in favor, hand it over back to Umber. Where's Garomesh?
He's right there.
here.
I don't see you on the map. Literally, I don't see you on the map anywhere.
Yeah, my token didn't get added.
Oh, okay.
That's how sneaky I am.
He's having a fucking smoke, man. What's your problem?
I disguise myself as a tent.
He's been
As a
right
treat.
over there the whole
he's
time.
He's Harley.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see him under the palm fronds. Well, you hand it to Umber and then pass it around. That's
I'll take a nice big swig.
good stuff.
as everybody's taking a swig, I'm gonna kind of close my eyes and open my mind, turn on that antenna. Let's go!
Nat 20, baby.
Let's go!
The fists throw 20s.
Yes! Oh, fuck yeah.
Wow. All right. We know everything. We won the campaign with that rule.
Last time this happened, they also rolled a nat 20. No, the whoever was listening in, the Morning Lord was listening in. Oh, jeez.
Lathander?
Lathander.
No, not Lathander.
Lathander, the Morning Lord?
All right. We just eliminated Redren's mesh network. This will be at a disadvantage for them and definitely a downgrade to a +4 instead of a 6 or an 8 for them on their comms for sure.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. 9. Just nothing but static on their end. But it's like when I grew up and you get that perfect storm to roll in and you're bouncing off clouds, getting 300-400 more miles out of your mileage. So you're picking up in spots that could possibly be outside of K-Bara at this point.
Shit. Oh no. Too much.
My brain. So you need to focus on a band, and you're gonna get to play with this for a hot minute.
Okay.
Because
do Megadeth.
No, band is in terms of frequency.
Because before it was pretty easy. We were just right there.
Right.
But this is not like a win-lose proposition. You're going to be able to find them. You got a nat 20 on this. They're going to be... We'll do 12. We'll do 12 different bands on this thing.
Okay.
Go ahead. Roll that D12.
It's gonna be a 4.
That's a 12.
That's a 12.
You get catering.
You're listening to Kbara RWD. I don't know the words.
Baby, Kabara's Hot Boss Radio.
Yeah, that ain't it. That's not the one.
Careless feet got no rhythm.
And I said, Thrask 'em, I hardly know him.
I hate this punny fucking channel.
Cranking this thing all the way over to one side. Plenty of static at first, and then slowly you're able to make out what sounds like some human voices. And you don't quite understand them at first. But I want you to roll a history check.
Now I will use that D8 of inspo. Right? That was you D8 from Leightash, right?
D10.
Mine's a 10, sir.
Oh, yours is a 10.
Mine's a D4.
Is guidance only once, or is it on all checks?
It's a minute on ability checks and saving throws, I believe.
Oh, I get it on every one of them.
Just on one when you decide to
it's still a
choose to use
yeah,
it.
it's still a choose. Yeah. So we'll do the D10 on this and bump it up to a 16.
16. As you begin to listen in, you can hear navigational reports. Knots, 28 north, 14. Small numbers that eventually lead to you understanding you have tuned in to an elven airship above Valinar.
Oh no. Not even the band I was looking for. That is Megadeth. We did find Megadeth. Okay. I'm gonna play around this channel. I'm not leaving this band far, man.
You can go, you rolled a nat 20, so you can go back to it.
Okay.
It's a lot of just navigational numbers at the moment.
But I pick up that it's Elven, it's elves speaking, and I know that's on our mission list of group we need to work through with
And
around.
that is far out. Well, I guess technically, since you don't know where you're at, you don't know whether it is or not. But
well, so that's interesting because that does put a little bit of concern, and I'll pick up a little bit. My eyes open. I'm still working on this, but I don't know. I'm hearing the Elves of Valinar. I don't know where the hell we're at, but we might be closer to them than we think we are to New Throne. I'm gonna keep working, but just giving y'all an update. So then, yeah, been popping back in and playing around on the channels.
go ahead and roll another D12.
Oh man. Give it a 5. Split in the middle. This is exactly how I would operate a radio. Go all the way to one end, and go to the middle, and go back to the other end.
We must continue to congregate all the forces back into the capital. Everything must be folded in. All around Sebastian's excursion. We cannot afford to lose any more.
As you hear official Redrin communication that they are folding back into the capital once again.
We did a number on their shit. Really pushed their shit in.
Find out the numbers are low and they are concerned, and they are back to square one, which is pure defense of their contractor.
Yep. I'm gonna push the luck. I'm gonna keep playing around.
Give her another spin on the old band. Oh, by the way, the airship.
Oh yeah, what did they roll?
That was on advantage.
Oh wow.
By the way, I listened to I watched an episode of Hogan's Heroes before, and that's what I realized. This campaign really is.
Pretty much. Yeah.
True statement, sir. True statement.
Oh, you rolled 6. 5 and the 6 are both Redrin.
Okay. Same intel, basically. Same reading.
Yeah.
How many more I get to play with?
4.
So this will be the last roll. Let's go. Let's see where we end up at.
Reroll. You've already been on that band.
Oh, I was gonna say I could use my guidance to knock it up or down.
Yeah, I would allow that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let fate help you
I'm minusing this.
decide.
So we're at a 3.
Going down to the 3 band.
Hot, sexy single ladies. What? Huh?
Just end up on some hobbyist ham radio channel. So then I told her.
Ham sandwich for lunch today. My wife burnt the toast, and I'm very displeased with it.
I thought you were going to tell Julie to stop burning the toast.
I gotta orientate myself for this one. I'm like, if it was inverted.
I have an idea who it might be.
Basically, you get Cletus barking orders. I told you that's not how to make my dwarven bread. I don't know why I brought you on as help. You can't help anybody, including yourself.
All right. I will make the roll. I'll let you see this one.
Oh, you
You
won't.
won't.
Well, he'll let us see it afterwards.
Yeah.
He wants to know ahead of time.
I don't blame him.
Would too.
It's weird. I changed it. It just didn't. It just didn't roll on that.
Said, nah, brah. You're in my click house.
We'll try that again.
Clicks do not work here.
Mine's real jumpy. Is your foundry like jumpy?
The flames are a little like lost frames.
The frames are those are they're not 60, so you could obviously tell that they're at 30.
Yeah, but the background image for me is pretty smooth.
Yeah, mine's been smooth.
Yeah, it's more about
I'm
like
pretty
the
chill.
well, you guys don't fiddle around with a bunch of the stuff in the UI like I have to. But it's like little bits would drop down menus and shit like that, and when like.
I'll ask you guys a question. Is that vine moving on your screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. No, I guess I'm just, a son of because it's not on mine.
No, you're just high. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
It's just moving real slow. for you. Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
24. As you listen in on this communication, you hear the sound of train tracks. And you hear what sounds like a 90s modem. And just electronic noises, a slight grinding of gears, and then back to silence again. And the train tracks. And then right as you get done, you can hear the sounds of a dinosaur in the distance.
It's the riders on in the desert.
Where the
That's
hell
cool.
did that come from?
Oh shit, I forgot I had it on out. Forgot y'all could hear that.
That was definitely dinosaur.
Yeah, I'm getting some wide range on this thing out here in the jungle, honestly, which is the exact opposite of what I thought I was gonna have. I don't know if we're getting some dragon shard boost or something, but
Does that mean you got to the Talenta Plains?
I think so, man. I think I might have found their comms track.
Holy shit.
Which that was the other part of our mission list as well.
Well, we're certainly not short on entertainment tonight, now are we?
Don't think so.
As I reach over and grab that jug as well.
Yeah, I'm ready for mine.
Gentlemen, we might find out something tonight. First, somebody's got to sweet talk the wolf. We don't need to know the exact location. We need to know the general area. Quadrant. Give us something. I think we've earned that right. And then ask him how exactly we're going to be getting out of here. I'm assuming the same way that we got in. But where's that door going to drop us off at? Got me wondering.
I volunteer Garomesh. What?
Why me?
I don't know.
Because I'm the smooth talker of the group.
Well, I mean, it's better than me. Chances are I'd get myself killed, if not all of us.
You know, it is true. He's a lot of things up with his mouth.
Hey,
Or Oxy.
comes at the risk of inspiring. Sometimes you have to get a little close to home.
How about you both go? Oxy and Garomesh. All right, we'll listen to the radio while you're gone.
Play around on that middle channel. You can hear them fucking Regia shit their pants trying to figure out where they're gonna hold up their walls at.
Can't say that doesn't make me extremely happy.
We don't have time to move any more of that cargo, sir. Move it now. Is that? You're right. Just like cockroaches.
Yeah, they really did get their shit pushed in. Ha!
You know where the big man's at. He doesn't stray far from that damn tent.
Nope. All right, Mesh. I'm gonna go take a look, see if we can talk this man into. Well, let's see. What do we want from him? We want to get the all clear that the spoils of the Ziggirot are ours. We'd like to know how we're getting back home. And ideally, where the fuck we're at, in the vague sense of the meaning. That sound like the right asks that we're looking for?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Okay. You're still hiding your mark, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, right now there is no tattoo.
Like Garomesh, where's your tattoo? I'm just kidding. As you guys leave, we turn the dial again for hot, sexy, single ladies. No.
Hey, turn that up. I want to hear what's going on there.
Yeah, Leightash would.
I was zoomed in. I didn't even see him on the map.
He's just sitting behind you the whole time watching.
Oh, goddamn! Sneaking up on me like that.
How's that throwing arm there, big guy?
Seen better days. But every now and then a squirrel gets a nut, doesn't he?
That was a big old fucking nut.
How's that Paw brandy treating you?
That's some mighty fine shit.
Not bad, eh? What's on your mind?
We was just looking to get some info before we wrap up. Move out from this little encampment of y'all's.
I figured you'd be halfway down that Ziggirot by now.
That was one of the pieces I was wanting to check in with you. We're all good to do a sweep through that, right?
I did say that the spoils will be yours. First pick. You know what we've come here for.
Okay. Appreciate that. I would imagine you weren't planning on having us stick around here for forever. Is there planning on sending us back through another fancy portal door?
I can arrange travel to any place that you've been previous.
Oh shit. Okay. That's good. Probably be packing up in the morning then.
We'll let you get some sunlight on that Ziggirot. When you're done, we should be done packing up what we need here and transitioning into the next crew. As we'll be moving on to our next site as well.
Right on. For future reference, I know this is hush hush operation, y'all's. Are we still in Kubara right now?
What kind of question is that? Of course we're in Kubara.
Can you elaborate further, or is that all on the hush hush?
These locations are on a need-to-know basis.
And if we need to know it to decide our next mission parameters?
What do those parameters involve?
We have to decide on which front do we want to fight. Do we want to be the security in a city? Or do we want to build outside of the city? Do we want to go full frontal or guerrilla?
Roll a persuasion check. Garomesh.
Good cop, bad cop. Fucking love it.
Let's see if I have it. Ooh. I do have a snake oil I can burn.
Now time to burn.
All right.
Now I'm gonna redesign how the card's verbiage is. I'll let you burn a snake oil.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn them
Before you
into.
answer that, just give me a second. Life snake oil. Okay, go ahead. Answer now.
I'm gonna turn them into one-time uses.
I understand you have parameters for your missions, but as I said, I can drop you off where you've been before. That certainly has a lot more to do with your mission than where I'm at and where this location of this Ziggirot is.
We were just curious because we've only been to the southern part of Kubara. We've never been to the northern part. So a northern trek is going to take us longer.
Like I said, I'm taking care of your travel. So wherever you're at, it's gonna be the same distance. You'll be back right through that door.
Fair enough. like
you look
very
pretty
like very
still-faced over there.
very like military command style. Like the question was asked, question was answered. There should be no more discussion after that.
Yeah, so make his point clear.
Still, this is your chance. You got one more ask.
Just this such a pretty spot, you know, in case they want to come back here. Do a little mud bathing.
A little mud bathing, all right.
Persuasion disadvantage.
For certain.
Oh my God! There was a 20.
Eat the 20. Eat the 20.
That
Still have
hurts.
guidance.
No, I used it to lower my
Oh
radio
yeah,
roll.
you did. Never mind. Okay.
He's between the 20 that Garomesh rolled, which was close to the DC, and the humoring of your mud bath.
And look, hey, we ain't looking to try to know exactly where we're just trying to get an understanding quadrant where we're at on Kubara. Just helps get us some bearings.
I'll put it this way. You're not south of New Throne.
Okay. That's a good bit of info right there.
And we'll leave it at that.
Hey, appreciate the hospitality. Appreciate the ride. And appreciate a couple more of them brandy jars.
I can take care of that.
That's my man.
My boy, Blue. Somewhere in the north of New Throne.
Somewhere north of New Throne, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Which have we, the table question, have we as a party ever been?
No, New Throne's the most northern spot that you've been to in Kabara.
Hell yeah. Cool. This is new.
All right, well, we'll get at your hair. We'll let you know where we want to get dropped off at tomorrow. So we take a look through the Ziggy.
Through the Ziggy.
You got it, General.
With the Ziggy.
Coming back to the fire.
It's horrible. I've been just sitting here having to listen to coordinates, getting the itch to fly over here. This is like,
Oh, you found the channel, didn't you?
it's like aviation porn. This is awful.
Yeah, I think they call it ASMR radio.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's very exciting for the rest.
What? What? Are you still listening to that thing?
Yeah. Well, we ain't got anything from the cockroaches in a while.
I slide the band back over to them.
But we don't have enough cargo containers anymore. They blew up on the outskirts when the mesh network came down.
It's my favorite comedy channel. I love this.
Find a way to move them anyway! Now! Yes, sir!
I feel bad for that guy.
Well, it's been a different dude.
They're all having a real rough Monday.
Well, old boss man, he said he can drop us off wherever we want. Ziggirot, we get a first round of picking. Hit that up in the morning, and As for where we're at, in the vaguest of ways, north of New Throne.
North?
North of the throne, eh?
Yeah. Thought that was pretty interesting myself.
It's
How far
strange.
away we are from White Cliff.
You know, that
Sorry,
band, White Cliff.
Yeah, it's up the river from New Throne. Small, narrow passage.
You ever play up there?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the line?
Although, I'm gonna roll a history check because I was real goddamn drunk.
Hey,
Oh no! Oh, that shit was a 1 on my screen.
It rolled back off the 1 into a 19.
Let's go.
I'm getting it for you.
Just sitting here racking my memory.
I had a lot of cliffs.
I know.
Kind of white.
I know
Town
there was a lot of alcohol.
Town's about 1800, mostly human, with some dwarves and halflings mixed in. Primary source of export is Eberron dragon shards.
Interesting.
And this has
One of
been
those-
like a steady supply for a long time. So this is like the OG mining town that if it weren't for this steady form of income, New Galifar and New Throne may have collapsed a long time ago. Now, just a refresher, New Galifar is what they call this area, or what they're calling this area. And, you know, that was the kingdom, what all of Corvair used to be at one point in time when it was united. So the folks that are here, the ones that seek for that greater unification, but they're in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. They're the least powerful faction of all. But, you know, think of it as a loyalist outpost. So you're nestled into the side of the mountains. It's a lot of hard-working people that are over there.
It's like a mountainous version of Southeast Missouri.
We don't have any industry, bro.
Damn. I tell you, from the time I played there, it's very very rough, and a lot of dragon shards, a lot of alcohol, a lot of people who like to drink and get their troubles off their minds.
Dragon shards, you say?
Lots of them.
Maybe we are close.
It's I really wasn't shocked when. Actually, I was shocked when I saw them at Cletus's. I wasn't shocked when I saw dragon shards in the region. Treat them like water over there. Interesting. It seems they're very proud of who they are.
That's interesting because I wonder, this would make sense why they wanted that railway to come in from the north side of that range. Shorter trip. That's their destination, this region.
They get the chip off their shoulder. Because, I mean, right now,
Track to lay down. Yeah.
I mean, they're there, but really a lot of the commerce and power goes through New Throne. 'Cause that's the widest part of the river.
Really changes things with that railway coming in from the south then. Really changes things. We knew that, but it makes more sense now.
I imagine they're probably shitting kittens up there right now, considering who they are and that the railway is not going through.
Shitting kittens.
You never heard that before?
No. But this.
You've been smiling a lot, Recoil. I'm just putting that out there. Just saying.
Speak for yourself, General.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
What? Can he enjoy himself? Come on.
That's what I'm saying. It's good for him.
No, everyone wants me to talk like this. This is.
Oh, you've offended him now, Oxy. Look out.
They
Sorry,
say it's less
report
gear turned into smile than it is
back
to frown.
to band number 2 now. Yes, please. Overlord, what should I sound like next? Come over here and adjust my band and see what happens.
Yeah, I'd like my fingers attached to my hands.
Hey, Recoil, just remember, you knew what the dream realm was before he did. And if that speaks to consciousness, then, hey, he's woke. Now.
It's not a kitten judging contest, okay?
Did you take a shit? I didn't hear a meow.
He just shakes his head.
Still trying to figure all that out anyway. Sure you are too.
Well, I'm going to sleep and meditate. I will see you all in the morning for our trip to the Ziggirot.
Yeah, I think that's probably a pretty fair idea.
Yeah, I get up and I go.
Yeah, I forgot we got decked out tents.
Yeah, we do.
you don't have to fall asleep next to the fire if you don't want to.
Nope. Depends on how much brandy I end up drinking, though. That did get us more jugs.
Dude, if I had a sip, I mean, I'm falling asleep watching reality TV shows right now by myself with nothing in my hand. A little bit of Paw brandy and it's over.
Well, good night, Umber.
Good night.
And I miss Cletus.
He might be a god, but he's the last friend I'm inviting to a sleepover, I'll tell you that.
Umber? Why?
We haven't even played our first round of slap and tickle yet.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. What?
Jesus
Slap and
Christ.
tickle?
He's just one of those guys that goes to bed early.
Not like us. Souls of the evening mist.
A degenerate. A general that can't sleep. A literal assassin. And a fucking robot. What a motley crew of insomnia that is.
Good people.
Harley just like tilts his head towards you.
Yeah. Me and you, Harley. Beep bop, ba boop bop. Then we got the guy who believes is a god. The guy who believes is God gets a solid 8 hours every night. Doesn't drink caffeine.
Well, don't you know? Recoil, my soul is unburdened with your bullshit.
Truly. It's the most honest thing you've said all night. Let it be known that I scraped up that unglorious death from the deck of the ship. The next time he starts feeding you that bullshit, he had his chance to go down in flames a couple of times gloriously, and about 13 other times like a fried turd on the side of the sidewalk.
Yeah, but he lived. That's the stuff of stories. That's the stuff of tales. Why wouldn't it make him a god?
At that point, then we're all gods, because we all helped with that. Shake and bake, and we helped. I'll admit. There's something about emphatically believing yourself that no matter what happens, you believe that you can succeed. I've seen it. With my own eyes, I've conjured some of that. I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to name it because I don't believe he's a fucking god. I don't believe in any of this bullshit. And that one of them sits down on this rock and has a conversation with us about how they could fix everything, but they'd rather sit and watch it play out while they can go fuck themselves.
See, Recoil, there you're wrong. You're thinking that everybody who thinks there's a god or who thinks they are a god in our friend Umber's form can fix everything.
Listen here. If I believe in something that has that kind of power, well, if you don't use it, fuck you. That's how I see it.
Kind of a damn it all attitude, huh?
Yeah. Nobody said all. Somebody said maybe try and show up every once in a while. You want to sit back and believe somebody thought that the morning was a good idea? Don't you think there may be a handful of them out there to go, you know, I don't think that's the best. Or maybe there was a whole circle of them, 10, 15, going, yeah, let's let that sucker loose. The big boom. No, I don't buy that shit one bit. But I believe in yourself. Putting trust in your friends.
That's the faith I can get behind.
I believe in the experience, whatever this material plane is. What you'd like to say is the human experience. Yeah, I believe in that. Sure enough.
I'd say at this point, you're as human as the rest of us, Recoil.
Ooh, and he cringes at that hard.
Maybe I have dropped that low.
Oh, come on, low. Get out of here. What low is it to have belief in your friends, not calculating on whether they can help you or not, but trust?
It's a long fall from being designed and engineered to be something better than man. More efficient. Calculating.
You are. Look at you. You're Recoil. You're better than anything. But you're still my friend.
I'm a 001 unit. I'm far from being better than anything.
I don't care what you are. It doesn't matter if you're a 01 or a 00. All I know is I've seen you do spectacular things, amazing things, things worthy of tales.
As I should. I was built to be better than all of you. Doesn't mean that they accomplished that task. Takes a long time to figure that out.
So what? On your track, Warforged inherit the earth, taking over all known lands, superior to everyone.
You can put that in your pocket, fold it away. Don't touch it again.
I was using it with irony. Because look at everything that you've done so far.
People
and everything
won't
you've
know the
accomplished and grown.
difference.
It doesn't matter what people think. That's the problem. People are dumb, ignorant, selfish sons of bitches. They only want what's best for them. And when you're the best thing for them, it doesn't matter.
That's why you're not the politician. Because they do. You can act like they don't. Make yourself feel better. At the end of the day, the wheel still must be greased.
Well, meditate tonight on this. I don't act like it matters. I believe it does. And I'm just as glad that your airship got shot down as you are. Because I'm glad you're here.
And say I was okay with other people saying it.
If you want,
As he smiles
shock me
back
again.
over at you.
But I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad I can call you a friend. And if my life is snuffed out in the morning, I will forever carry your memory into whatever plane I go to next. As Recoil, who was more than a Warforged, was one of my best friends.
He looks over at Oxy and then looks back over at you.
I'm glad you're not hiding behind outhouses anymore either.
Oh, God. Don't make me explain that to him over the brandy.
Yeah. First fight we got in, fucker ran behind the outhouse. You believe that?
I was looking for an angle on the roof.
He fucking fled behind the outhouse. What this man did, he's come a long way since then. Yeah.
And now he just flees and hides behind me or you.
I'll take that any day of the week
That
instead of him
seems like an
trying
upgrade.
to make
What it sounds like.
inspiring turds in there while we're fighting lizard folk.
All right, I'll own it. Yes. I definitely hid behind the shit shack, and both you guys are an upgrade over that.
Can you? Oh, you
Feels a little
imagine
bit
that?
different when you got the power of the dragon in your pants, doesn't it?
Which color would you like, green or blue? as he starts to polymorph one hand, green, one hand, blue dragon, and just tickles them in front of you.
And when you do it, you still struggle.
Yeah, it's just at the fingertips. You see literal claws of blue and green.
No,
as
but
he's-
from like the room, like
No,
how it was magic
the Ziggirot.
resisted.
You still struggle.
No, like from the hideout, right? That resisted.
No, this
No.
is the Ziggirot. I
This
tried
is-
to polymorph earlier.
This is something that it's anything outside of that coatl you have had trouble with. And you notice it when you're out here trying to create even just a small illusion of creating the scales. You can't do it. You can only do the coatl when you shine, and you can't create the blue.
Damn. Must be this brandy.
It's a little cold out.
It's never happened to me before, I swear.
Ooh. Who's got the jug?
Yeah, that's me. Sorry, been sipping hard.
Pass it around. Make sure it goes through Garomesh.
Here you go, Mesh. Hey, it's good. Good bad cop, good cop routine there, man. That vibe was good.
Yeah. We didn't get all the information we wanted, but we got pretty close.
I mean,
Good, like, say 80, 85%.
if it was his call all the way, he'd have given us nothing. So, feel like came out of that pretty dang good.
Garomesh, like, tips it back, but Does not drink. Does not imbibe.
There you go. Get some of that in you. It'll warm you up from the inside. We really need it here in the jungle.
I probably see it. Hey, make sure you get the real swig.
I think that's a sleight of hand rolled against your nonsense. I know I'm out of it because I take Garomesh at his word.
Good old 11. He just dead stare at Oxy.
Hey, you don't gotta pander to us. If you don't want to drink, don't drink, man. Just be yourself. You don't gotta hide it.
And just passes it next. Doesn't say anything.
Now, to you, even you, Harley, and to
Berk.
I've gotten a jungle stick. I'm off.
Can't wear this thing out, can you?
It's quick. It gets that. It finds it quick. It brings it back quick. It runs after it quick. It is a
Damn.
quick retriever.
Out of all those bars I visited, there ain't nothing like seeing that worn out dog. Ain't happening anytime soon to this one.
As I crank back one, I yeet it via catapult. Level 2 spell. Just see. Just fucking barrel it in.
Just weaving, right? Like it just running off the branches, just grabs it and makes the same exact path back, like a Roomba.
Like a Roomba.
Except much faster.
Good boy, good boy. Get that dirty jungle stick out of your mouth. We don't know where that thing's been. Now, gentlemen, we got the sweet, sweet sounds of a radio dialed in to our enemies. I'll be sitting here listening just in case something comes up. Remember, it's just sleep mode anyway. We got a Ziggirot to raid in the morning.
Yeah, we do.
Well, go on to bed then.
I
I'll stay here by the fire.
don't.
Just meditation. As he winks at Recoil, gets down on his knees with his guitar in his lap, and he rolls his eyes in the back of his head.
What a dirty hippie.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm actually pretty excited to go lay down under that dream catcher. That might be I'm expecting some pretty dang peaceful sleep.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We got the protection in there.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'll join you in there as well. I kind of forgot about that gift.
Yeah, that's I have a feeling that's going to provide quite the soothing environment.
Even though we have vanquished whatever these assholes are.
It's nice to be able to turn off the internal chatter, though.
No doubt. Don't worry, Leightash. We can bring that fire back in over there. It's got a small stove in there.
Unresponsive at this point.
Already asleep.
I go over and pick you up.
What? I was. Ugh.
We're going back
Why are you
over there.
taking?
We're going back over to the dream catcher, big guy. Just making sure. Don't want anybody poking and prodding where they don't belong.
I like poking and prodding. I paid for it before.
I know you do, big guy.
Fine. I was actually looking forward to listening to the jungle all night.
Don't worry. Still can.
It doesn't make like the actual sounds go away. It's just the impeding brain sounds.
It's just the sound of fucking cicadas mating over here. You can't hear yourself fucking speak when you're next to the fucking river. Oh my God.
True white noise that allows you to reach that higher plane.
I don't know how some nights I fell asleep in this fucking swamp. Anyone else? Gather the radio, couple of the burning logs to throw in that small wood stove. Umber passed
Already
out,
working on his 8.
enjoying it. You got that nice little twilight from the fire going inside the room, just enough for the shadows to dance across the canvas as that Dreamcatcher slowly spins, casting its shadow up against the tent walls. I'll let you guys go take your quick break and go refill your beverage.
Did we shut down the encampment party, or was it still going when we went in?
It was pretty slim pickings. Like you could, but those conversations were like, fucking
Yeah.
fucking
I've
great.
been there. It's my favorite part of Charlie's Pub. Yep.
When you're having a great time, but then you realize no one else can communicate, you're like,
Yep.
man, I'm awesome, but you are non-responsive. Like you're not even going to be fun taking a like IHOP here later. This is bad.
No,
I'm just
right.
going to roll off of this.
You're laughing at my jokes, but I'm also not even doing any jokes, and you're still laughing. So it's a nice confidence boost. But man, does it feel like talking to a wall?
Yeah, I'm sad that the best of this party is over. That's what that feeling is.
Yep. I'm gonna take my extra jug of brandy and go drink by myself.
Oh my God, I want some Paw Paw brandy. I go for some pear too. Any of those style fruits.
Nom 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 nom.
All the fucking noms, dude.
Now the Read at Dawn scroll was the dimension door. That was the scroll that got us to this encampment.
That is correct.
I wanted to read it before. Just take a peek. But that'd have been pretty awkward if I would have, because we'd have showed up at the wrong time.
You're a peeker.
We're gonna use the restroom real quick.
Do it. I'll sit with Feisty. Unless Feisty's got to go.
No, I'll wait till next one shows back up. I'll take my shift. Keep hanging out with you, chat.
It was a very interesting campfire session that just happened there.
That was good. That was good, like, good fun role play with lore, with planning, all done at the table in character. It felt very natural.
It was cool to see everybody finally let their hair down a little bit and kind of just be friends without so many walls up. We've had moments like this where everybody's been, well, I have to, don't trust you quite so much yet. I don't trust you quite so much yet. This was that letdown moment where everybody's like, at this point, fuck it. We've all realized we're in this together. So
I've seen yours, you've seen mine.
Yep. I peeked a little when you were peeing. I know you did the same. We got those parts, so okay, we can move on from that.
This Garomesh though, man, he's a hard read.
Yeah.
Hard read. Thanks, man.
I'm glad you went with him. I only sent him over because he had said the least at the fire. While we were sitting around drinking, it's like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. If you're gonna do this, go ahead. I'm gonna send you over and run around and see what you can find.
I mean, it actually it worked out. I thought like perfectly, where he played the natural role of bad cop, and Oxy did goodish cop.
And that totally fits to your characters too.
It very much does.
Oh, Oxy in the radio was great though.
Oh, that was some fun banter.
I'm a big fan of that. Anytime I can pull out boss radio
right.
jock stuff.
Yeah, so radio lore, that's huge, right? So we get the elves of
you got the Elves of
Valinar.
Which, okay, so what you don't know is Vess was one of the Elves of Valinar.
Oh,
She was a Valinar elf that helped Recoil fly. So the fact that he was like guarded by that, there's still some tenderness there. That, I mean, this is good after show stuff, but I'll
yeah, I mean, this is what you get to get when you're on Patreon. Get that XP lore in, get your little tease.
But the fact that you also tuned in the Talenti Plains.
I knew that as soon as we talked about inverted, I was like, oh shit, he's going from we went, wide band, and we're picking up the Elves of Valinar. Mid band, we're picking up New Throne. That means low band, we're picking up
Talenti Plains.
Yep, picking up the Dino folk.
That was so cool when you pulled that in. We've definitely got a entire scope of at least the known universe of what we have right now, being Kabara, having this microcosm of the Redra and New Throne, and then all these coordinates and stuff had been barked out in Valinar, and then the Dino Riders in the Talenti Plains. And not speaking out of school, this is all stuff that we've learned through lore drops within the episode.
Yeah.
We know where both these factions are as laid out,
and they're on our to-do lists.
Laid out by the Red Wolf and the Goblin. What was his name? Dude, the Goblin lore drop episode is one of the most biggest brain dumps I've ever had in my entire life.
It was huge, and it was literally like dude rolled out the map and then just lays out all the planning of what's been going on, what's been happening around outside of Kabara and everything. All right, I got a burb.
Do it. I got Timotheus the Great.
It was Brantham.
Was that what his name was? Brantham?
Brantham Bloodstone. Was maybe that was the guy.
I can go back and look at my notes. It's probably in there. I trust you. I was just telling Chat and the Feisty, the only reason I volunteered you in that whole thing was you said the least at the fire. So I figured, you know what? Go talk with somebody for a second.
Yeah. And then we get there and Oxy says everything.
and you only rank and file, literally serial number and rank. That's all you're getting from me. Brantham Bloodstone is the Goblin. You were correct.
Yay. I do take notes.
House Galanda, the Dino Riders. Cool stuff. Thank you guys for all those bits. Appreciate it. Thanks for dumping those in the channel. God, I feel like it has been history class of Eberron since I want to say episode 34. It's been a good 4 episodes of just like, oh my God, we've got so much stuff going on in this neighborhood, this territory with all these factions in it. It's hard to make the right decision when you're in that because your players your character has lived in it, and trying to decide, well, given your experience and what you've done, what's the next right call and what your beliefs are. I think out of all of us, that probably most weighs the most on Garomesh and Umber, because, Umber is a god. Garomesh is literally a mystery shrouded in an enigma, wrapped in a riddle.
With a
Played by Jim Carrey.
With a little pink bow on top.
which is great. Because I can see the pink bow and it's very disarming, but the rest of the shit that comes out of your mouth is just like, I'm learning so much about Garomesh every single week, and I love it.
What's their other name?
Callista?
Yeah, Callista.
Callista. That's it.
Carol Baskin?
Carol Baskin?
What's happening?
Every time, dude. No, you can't do that. A fucking rap.
I can't throw the whole rap down, but I can throw that down. Actually, I know the whole rap. I just don't want to throw it down.
Oh my gosh. I love that. It's so good. If anybody hasn't heard it, the Carol Baskin rap. You need to.
My favorite point of last week's D&D is when I broke you with that.
Oh man.
I was watching on camera when I did it, and it took you a second, and you just kind of folded.
Oh man. Honestly, not the hardest person to break, but it is still. Get me on a laugh train. I'm gone.
They snacking. What's happening?
Oh no, did he get a work call again?
I don't know.
This might be called the deuce.
Old brown-eyed boss.
Brown-eyed boss. I'm so gonna use that. Thank you. Thank you, Feisty.
Brown-eyed boss is called.
Like a boss.
Killed her husband. What's happening? Oh, fuck. God
Better the tigers, they snacking. Can't.
Just love how chat heard raiding the Ziggirot and they were just throwing the items at us.
I know, right?
Go.
It's like, it's happening. Everyone, it's happening. Appreciate you, chat.
But you know what? I'm gonna throw some items for you all too. I made the vow a long time ago that I only throw items for the away team when we're playing charity games. But you know what? We got modifiers.
I've got modifiers.
I mean, you got a +1 right now and a +2 not too far away.
I don't know what my modifier is though.
Modifiers D's.
He's what?
He's +1.
It's a +4.
Thank you, Shay.
It's a European shoulder bag.
And you have a Merce.
Hey, man, don't make fun of the Merce.
Dude, I have one. I carry one exclusively.
I did too. The wife got it for me. It's fucking expensive as shit.
Dude, let me tell you.
She makes me carry all of her shit. And I'm like, you know what, bro? You got to get me something to carry this shit in.
I'm putting this on my shoulder.
Dude, the wives and Merces, that's a winning combination right there.
Yeah, it's a nice little fucking Louis Vuitton shoulder bag she got me. It's fucking dope.
Ooh, yeah, mine doesn't have a name. It just has Merce.
Yeah, she's like, well, if I'm gonna get you this, you're gonna look pretty. I'm like, okay, I don't know what that means, but all right.
I told my wife I'd start wearing cargo pants again to carry all her shit, and she just.
That'll kill it right there.
I got some black on black pinstripe cargo pants I'm gonna start wearing.
Hey, baby, look at all this stuff I can carry for you.
Babe, it is a 6-pocket pant.
I mean, think of all the things.
7 if you count the Nokia phone slip one over here that only can afford to fit golf tees.
Or Nokia phones. Oh, sorry, Adam. I rolled a 1 for you.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. But I bet if you roll it again, you'll roll a 4.
con saving throws to see who wakes up first.
We get advantage because of the dream catcher, right?
For sure.
Because this is an important thing to have advantage on.
Hell yeah, it is. 25.
Damn, Leightash drank all that peach brandy, still up.
Oh, the 8-hour god.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and a god.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, thank you for the magic item A.
And West Wolf, to answer your question, no, I will never give anyone the ability to re-roll nat 1s or 20s. Not happening, will never happen. It is strict as the fact that there is mortality and the characters can die. There's some things that have to be in stone. And that is one of
hear
them.
me out. No, I'm just kidding.
Hear me out. I'm a god.
No, I'm saying hear me out. I'm me, Adam. I don't know if you know this, but
Hey, it's your boy. Arcane
it's your
Adam.
boy.
Now,
Yeah,
one in your heart.
Look at Feisty. Let's go.
It did say it wouldn't need art. They was just going to put a picture of Adam on it. So it was
Yep.
part meme.
That's the art right there. Just thumbs up. Number 1 in your hearts and on your dice. Yeah, I wake up and I get a nice, strong batch of coffee going. Ideally, if I can find it.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of it's like a decked out Airbnb inside this tent. We're all set to go. There's still smoldering logs inside our little camp stove that's inside the tent. So literally you got the coffee going in there.
Is there some limited provisions? Like, can I make some eggs?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
You can make a good old fashioned military breakfast up over here.
Yep, that's exactly what I do. I just very simple breakfast, but I, go to bed a little early, wake up feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, moisturized, thriving in my lane, and get a nice pot of coffee and just start making breakfast. But I don't attempt to nor try to wake anybody up.
You had me at the smell of coffee. I was kind of Twilight, and then as soon as you started to throw bacon and eggs in, it's just I'm up. Well, look at you, the man who decided to go to bed early before all the drinking really got started. First up.
Well, as it should be, I suppose. I don't like to drink too much.
This I know, because if I had my way, I'd have poured half one of those jugs of what were we drinking? Peach, whatever it was. It was delicious.
Brandy.
Yeah, high octane. So much to the point where it still run recoil. He was actually happy about it.
Well,
Pour me some of that coffee. I'm gonna need it at this point.
it is strong.
Oh, good. I need strong.
Yeah, and pour you some coffee, and you see me just take a little slice of butter and just drop it in. A little like bloop, bloop.
Where did you learn that trick? I've only seen that once before.
Cletus.
Oh, let me tell you, especially after you've been drinking that little extra fat, that coating. I'm definitely gonna need to brush my teeth, but man, does that help you in the morning like nobody's business. Thank you.
They say you're really supposed to do that before you go on a talk show. Really helps add all that phlegm in. You're just constantly clearing your throat the entire show.
Good thing I'm not on a talk show anytime soon. But I'll tell you, this butter and this coffee is it's strong, it's dark, and I'm a fan of it.
Well, perhaps maybe with doing this coffee this way, Oxy won't talk as much.
I think it's me talking you have to worry about, not so much Oxy.
I am not good at jokes.
And that, sir, was the joke in itself.
That was worth the price of admission. Damn, I'm glad I kicked that sleep off. Computations be damned.
I thought you were always in sentinel mode.
Good news. Reedrin, everybody's leaving except for the hired help. Whatever program they were trying to run, they've tuck-tailed and pulled back. That slam dunk on, what was his name?
Fucking Euless. Useless Euless.
It worked. They don't want any more inspired over there. They don't want to have anything to do with it. Sounds like it's just a job. But they're still there. And they're definitely around. They're around the throne. But nothing like what it was before. It took every last one of those war machines rolled out.
Wow. What a vacuum.
I hope
Guess
they
we're gonna
didn't
have
find Bertha. That fucking tank. That thing's a beast.
Pretty sure Cletus is going to take care of Bertha for you.
A different kind of Bertha.
Speaking of fuel, I have breakfast for us.
Boy. Eat up. We got some Ziggirot jumping to get our hands on.
Well, let's devour this, well, whatever this is Umber cooked for us and get to hopping. Because I'll tell you right now, the coffee he makes, if it's half as good as his breakfast, we're set for the rest of the day.
Yeah, buttered coffee and coffeed toast. Got it.
Go ahead and roll that survival check on
Prepping that meal.
Oh, let's go.
Pretty good meal. Pretty good meal.
It ain't bad.
Some could say it's godly.
Hey, you got any more of that salt and pepper, Sir God Chef? You forgot to season any of this.
Well, I don't season it, so you can season it to your liking.
I mean, that's kind of fair. Appreciate that.
I mean, yeah, you don't want to give Recoil too much salt because he might start to rust.
I don't fucking eat. God damn it.
Shit, I forgot about that. You just drank. Man after my own heart. All right. Try to make a joke and definitely wasn't as funny as Umber's.
Oh, yours is the tall mug. It has some of your fuel in it. Recoil.
I don't know if I need much after last night. Ooh.
Oh, yes, sir. Whoa. Gas up, please. Your fumes are... God.
Speak for yourself.
I mean, I smell the appropriate level of jungle. Yeah, hold on.
You're far above the jungle.
Oh, yeah, definitely far from the jungle. Anybody get powder or something?
You've been far above the jungle since I met you. This is not new.
I've had a couple of showers since I met you. Actually, one bath.
If you don't use soap, is it really a shower?
Yes.
No.
Do you need a dousing now?
No.
Yes.
Really?
I also vote yes.
Garomesh, what do you think?
I think we're in a jungle and everybody fucking stinks.
I also second that. Oxy
Welcome-
lifts his arm.
Welcome to a
just
campaign.
Like freaking, it is strong beef coming out of that suit.
Even I got some rust on my bolts.
Leightash just takes a sip, sets
Give
it
me a
over by the
moment.
stove. fine. It'll make you happy, Umber. What do you got for me? Go ahead. Hose me down.
And Umber leaves for a bit, and then he comes back with several buckets.
How did he? Oh. Carry those all by yourself?
Yes, they're just empty buckets.
Oh. But they were full of. Well, never mind.
No, they will be full now. As he goes, and you see him kind of mutter, and then he kind of grasps his hands together, and as he does, and as he parts, you just see, like, as he parts, just this torrential downpour of water just into each bucket as he goes down the line, and he fills up about 10 gallons worth of water. I'm not going to clean you. You can clean yourself.
Really?
Yes.
That was a neat trick.
Now.
I hold up my
Never
steel
mind.
wool.
Yeah, as I go in my pack and I find the bar of soap. It's fine then. If that's the way it is, that's the way it's going to be. And literally, I get naked in the middle of the room. And literally start going to town in the middle of the room with a bar of soap and a bucket of water.
It doesn't faze me. I don't, like, there's no reaction to me. I just, like, whatever.
Umber pays no attention to your.
Could care less where you do it. Just do it.
He wanted me clean, damn it, I'm getting clean.
Oh, we turned this nice sleeping arrangement into a shitty gym locker. Great. Ain't ever getting invited back here.
I can take care of the overflow.
Oh man, that bucket, just instant, but you know what, Leightash, you feel good. You're finally exfoliating, about the 5th or 6th scaly layer from your body.
Oh yeah. This is very very invigorating. I mean, not only is the water absolutely fucking ice cold, but I'm actually like feeling like I'm getting clean. As he finishes scrubbing, he tosses the bar of soap back on his pack, grabs the bucket, just dumps it over his head.
Oh, yours was cold. That was for recoil. You grabbed his bucket.
Well, you
I
can have the
don't
bucket that you got from me.
Use water. Water is the problem. He's over there after he's scrubbed. He's scrubbed off the rest of the rust. He's over there with a small tincture of oil and a little blowtorch drying afterwards. I don't need any more water. It's this whole area that's slowly trying to kill me.
I cannot make oil.
I have plenty. Thank you. I appreciate the consideration.
Which, actually, speaking of, can I get some of that?
What? What do you need the oil for, though? I don't have any.
Need to loosen up some of these joints. They're getting a little crispy out here in the jungle. As he moves his knee and you just hear it just...
Yeah, that's a problem, but this isn't CBD. I don't know what I can help you with here.
No, not my knee. Fucking suit, man. that ain't my joints.
Oh God, it sounds the same. You might want to get that checked out.
He gives you the toilet bowl brush and oil and the blowtorch.
That's all I work on is just cleaning up the suit. That's all he really cares about. He doesn't really care about his own hygiene, just his suit's hygiene.
What's the matter, Garomesh? Should I go take a shower?
Oh, I'm already done.
Oh.
That was so perfectly queued up with the music.
right. Well, if you're clean and ready, let's go Ziggirot rating.
To the Ziggy.
Did you guys gather your things? Nice, safe night underneath the Dreamcatcher, gaining a little bit of extra information on the way through. You get to see the jungle in a different state. Now a clear pathway cut.
Before we leave, I am gonna check in with the Red Wolf and just let him know that we're heading to the Ziggirot. We'll be back in a little bit.
Hey, we're going to check that out. Just don't dip out before we get back.
He's lit the first day cigar and just gives a wave back to you as the rest of his team is begin to fold up camp and get everything put together. It's like the last day hike before you leave scout camp.
Yep.
Oh, I remember those days.
A nice little stroll through the daytime jungle. Sun beating down. But not too bad because we're still up early in the morning. Just enough to give us some good light. It's nice not to have to be in single file and so worried from point A to point B. You see, there are a couple of big grazers that are here. Not quite sure what kind of dinosaur they are. Longer necks, long enough to peel up and eat from higher points in the foliage. Grayish, almost leather-like skin. It's just a whole horde of them crosses over your path.
I'll take note of those for a future polymorph. Hey, you never know when you're going to need to be a grazing dinosaur.
I'd stick with the coatl as often as you could.
It's wise information from General Oxenheim. Perhaps you might
There's a
just need to
reason.
blend in.
Most of them are going extinct.
I mean, they're never going to go extinct. Come on, they're native to this land.
I mean, unless like some global catastrophe happens, like a fucking meteor or a giant earthquake or a, you know.
Fall asleep at T-Rex, you wake up, you're just a rooster. Perfect.
Guess that means that you are what they say you are, a cock.
He's getting better at that.
That was Adam. That was Adam.
As you all slowly but surely make your way to the Ziggirot, now flames extinguished, plenty of palm tree and vines down. As you look out, you can see the entrance at the top and one on the bottom. How would you guys like to proceed?
I don't know if it matters, but we did click long rest after that sleep.
Yes, my bad. I didn't tell you guys.
yeah.
Yes, please
Yeah.
go ahead and click the long rest on your character sheet.
I mean, you know, we shouldn't get into combat, but also,
Hey,
you don't know.
hey, we're going into a big scary Ziggirot, all right?
I mean, I used up.
I'm gonna click that long rest if I have the option.
I mean, I used up most of my spells already, so let's hope not. Just getting you guys clean.
Now that you've got us clean, we have to answer man's most pondered question. We go
Top or bottom?
up north to the Sobel Mountains, or we go down south to the Plentiful Plains.
I always thought they had the best stuff at the top. So
I've always found best stuff down at the bottom. So, I mean,
yeah.
But what about this really nice chest right here that's just open and jeweled? No, it just turns around. Whoa.
I mean, really, like, how long do we want to spend in here?
Well, we know we ain't got all day. Saw them breaking down camp as we were leaving.
You could divide and conquer.
Don't mind that idea.
I mind that idea.
Yeah.
We've kind of done everything together, so let's just, fucking commit. We going up top, where the Eye of Ziggirot was spawned, or are we going down below where, the below stuff happens?
Does either entry look easier or more obscured?
No, this place has been pretty clear cut.
Yeah. Well,
doors themselves are the moundish stone type that is the rest of the Ziggirot. Doesn't look like it's out of place. Looks like it's been quarried from the same spot inside the jungle.
I like top down myself.
I'm going to agree with Garomesh on this one. We start at the top and we work our way down.
there we go. I get my way anyways. Find all the best stuff at the top.
Getting out your adventurer packs, everybody strapping in, getting your carabine on, going on.
This campaign literally is just Indiana Jones. Had her running with the Nazis. Now we're going into a place, and
if we find a spot where we see a little golden statue or anything, I want to do that move. I want to do that quick swap.
You better get yourself some sand in a bag then really quick before we go up this thing.
You know what? I think I will. And the Ox is gonna bend over and put a little dirt in a little bag so he's got this iconic moment ready to go, built out.
To do that after we loot it.
Also, get yourself some running legs.
Yeah, right.
Top down.
Seat back.
So you, Oxy, you're the one that gets a little piece of dirt?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up some dirt and put it in a little satchel. Or not, yeah, like a little.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes.
From this sacred ground.
I'm not gonna take it with me.
So you're gonna fill up a thing and then just leave it there?
No, it's gonna come on me as we go through the temple, and then I'm gonna drop it off if I don't have an opportunity to do my fun swap.
What?
Anyway, we go to the top of the Ziggirot, and apparently he has a bag of dirt.
So you take this scoop of dirt in the bag and begin taking those steps up to the top of the Ziggirot. And then that bag starts to tilt and move. Almost feels like you got a snake inside this bag.
There's a snake in my boot.
I was just thinking the same thing.
There's a snake in my bag.
Oh, I will definitely look into the bag. Why is it moving? The fuck?
Grogu.
That filthy little swamp rat.
Knock it off. Don't you touch him. Sorry.
Take a peek in, Oxy.
Oh yeah.
There's a small ball of wild earth that is rolling around back and forth. You can actually see its facial expression. It's kind of like the size of a mini meat wad that's down there. It doesn't have any arms, just has two eyes,
I'm just here for fun, y'all.
As you can tell, there's definitely an animated ball of elemental earth inside this bag.
The fuck? I'll lean over to Umber. Open it up. You ever seen one of these before? Earthman?
Ah. Seems you've found yourself a new friend.
Is it dangerous?
Well, it depends.
On.
If you piss it off.
I'm gonna opt for not doing that then.
You should be fine. Just take care.
Okay. Okay. I'll just kind of close the little bag back up. Not jostling it around or anything, but just put it back on the side.
Reenie. No, Kyle, don't flush me.
So you don't do anything with it? You just see it move around. You got this little earth elemental. You just close the bag right up.
Yeah, I mean it's non-aggressive. Guidance from the nature lore is don't piss it off. So I'll just put it back on my satchel.
I would just say one would argue sealing it in a bag, a small bag, might agitate maybe over time. But hey, you take the wisdom I gave you and do whatever you think Oxy would do. By all means, because I'm here for it.
Yeah, we'll keep on walking up with it, monitoring if it agitates anymore, if it gets quieter or louder. If it makes it more noise or adjustment, I will take it out of the bag. If it's making more noise again, I will open that bag back up. Do another peek.
As you open the bag up, it's looking back up at you.
Do you not want to be in there?
Mm-hmm.
Roll around to the left if you want to get out. And he tries talking to it.
Rolls to the left.
Oh, okay. All right. I hear you.
It understands. That's surprising. Most of these only speak primordial.
Maybe I've got the gift of gab.
As he drops to a knee, just kind of slowly puts the bag on the ground, just opens it up a little bit. All right, little dude, there you go.
Shakes off just a little bit. And it begins rolling. Rolls over Umber's way. Looks up over at Umber. And it sits there by your side now and just mimics your steps. It rolls along with you.
Shit, man. Looks like you found your new friend.
Oh, well. For now.
I mean, it's kind of cute.
Is it walking by me or walking by Oxy?
No, it's walking by you now.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Feel bad. I stole your little buddy. I didn't mean to.
Don't feel bad, man. I was just looking for a bag of dirt. I wasn't looking for a friend.
And you found a good bag of dirt.
You still got plenty of dirt in there. You just also dug this little feller up at the same time.
With my like, and by the way, when you guys all showered, Umber didn't. Umber, you've never seen Umber like shower, like really. Like he's just always seems to be in a perpetual state of just like dirt and clay and like it's just constant.
He's a chinchilla.
Yeah, I'm just a chinchilla. But I would, basically let the creature know if he ever wants to relax or rest, he can do so. Nestled in my big braided hair. But we would continue our climb
with a companion.
With a companion.
You have a St. James now.
Wow.
A St. James.
Well, he's not a saint yet, but I am a god, so I don't know where that falls.
Bishop.
Yeah.
You have a St. Claude.
But we will continue up.
Claude. St. Claude. That's pretty good.
And you're welcome.
Meet Claude.
Meet Claude.
Think about this thing. I don't understand. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh no.
Gonna do what I tell you to, or I'm gonna end you. That's Master Shake coming out.
Why is so angry all the time? It's just so fucking violent.
Umber, I want you to go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Oh yeah, I'm very good at Arcana. Yep, that's a 2. I am.
They feel like sandbags.
2 bags of sand.
What is this? Clay?
Have you ever felt dirt before?
Is this velvet?
You can tell it's an aspen because of the way it is.
That's
You can
neat.
tell it's dirt because it's dirt.
Oh my god.
I'm not a magic man.
Up top of the Ziggirot with Claude in tow. You guys fasten these ropes around you and begin descending down into the darkness of the Ziggirot. You don't go all the way down to the bottom. Drop about 20 feet. You can feel what seems like a stone floor. As the rest of you with dark vision looking around. Who's got dark vision out of the group? Just Garomesh?
I'm blind.
Yeah, probably.
I do not.
I'm pretty sure I do not have it, but I'm just making sure.
Here, see if we can pop some light in here. As he's gonna just kind of use that electric surge on the armor, just kind of amp up around and activate a little flashlight on his pseudo armor piece. Just a little strobe.
Looking inside this Ziggirot. You see the paintings on the walls. Undoubtedly Kashar. And you can see the blood sacrifices.
Kashar the dragon.
Yeah. This is not the first time that blood has touched this Ziggirot. Not by a long shot.
You see that? That's the same fucking dragon we just fought.
She's not as much a god she thought she was.
Well, it means that this Ziggurot was specifically chosen.
Wait, are you saying Urgrot's got more?
I don't know how many he's got, but I mean, there's no coincidence that Kashar gets summoned from a Ziggurot that she's also drawn on.
Great. How many more of these things there are really out there?
Maybe something in here will tell us.
There ain't no telling. You can see variation of the dark scales. the ceremonies, the sacrifice, and tracing the four corners that all drip down as the red paint and clay points towards an opening that drains to the basement. Another hole to go down. Another 20 feet.
Seemed like you were right, Leightash. Ain't no goodies up at the top.
Top's only for fun. Goodies are always in the bottom.
Have we
Give Zoxy a little nudge and a wink.
really looked around yet?
Yeah, I described everything inside this room as far as like what it looks like. Empty
confident.
and a lot of just a lot of story and more.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything hidden inside these solid walls. Well, we going down?
I always like to go down.
You go down first. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'll go.
No. If you want, I'll go.
All right, man. Get you some light. So he detaches the little flashlight that was on his forearm piece and hands it over to you.
Excellent. Hope this helps. I'm gonna strap it to my bootstrap so I can see down below me.
Below me.
Drop my rope down. Make sure to fasten that on something at least semi-secure, please.
Recoil, you hold this.
Man, I said semi-secure, not totally secure. Recoil, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
And I'll help.
Here we go. Okay. As he grabs that rope and steps into the hole and starts to slide down. Oh, you're an idiot, you're an idiot, you're an idiot, you're an idiot, you're an idiot. And what do we see down here as he's using his leg to kind of scope around the walls while he's holding onto the rope, looking down below him to the pitch blackness.
Athletics check for both of us to hold the rope.
Ooh.
10. Oh, God.
Oh no.
We
put my
both just
faith
look
in
at
my
each
friends.
other and drop the rope.
Oh God, just gonna.
Oh man, he's got to lay off that bacon one of these mornings.
He asked for a second piece of toast.
Somebody say bacon, I'm so hungry.
I think he's further away from the city and playing gigs. He carb loads.
Probably. Just hold on. He's got to be almost. Nope, he's not.
How can we turn our low rolls on you?
Way to go, Leightash. Stop being like fatty out here in the
It's
jungle.
obviously not my weakness. It's yours.
It's not my rolls, okay? It's your ability to not say no
It's your
to a fourth
rolls.
piece of bacon.
There are too many rolls.
Being out here in the wilderness, I heard that, provincial gals like a thicker boy. So, I've been eating more sourdough bread in the
Must
morning.
be something in the water.
Hold on, can we get the version of you? Because you're pretty close to Gilmore anyway, and your look, you're the Vox Machina thick Leightash right now.
Yeah.
I didn't wish I was, but I haven't got a lot of exercise, and we have been eating pretty well. So the pounds have been packing.
Hey,
on.
girl, own
Just
that.
to be a little
Okay?
new throne.
Own that.
Thick more.
I know I've put on an extra little bit of weight, but you guys could still help me out here.
We got you. We got you.
you don't know is barely, but we got you.
I'm very self-conscious right now. Dwarven bread has been getting to me.
The first thing that you see inside this room is the altar that this
Basement
seems
altar.
to drain down into.
Anything in particular about this altar? Is it stained with blood? Is it an altar
There-
that's
There is one traditional Greek philae sitting in the center. This round, circular ceramic drinking bowl. It's stained with blood from the past. Nothing new on it, but you can see in the center is currently Kashar's face.
Kashar's face is on the center of this?
Yeah, you can see Kashar's face is on the center of this blood mire ceremonious bowl.
Oh, what the fuck? Umber! I need to get down here quick. We got Kashar's face and a bowl of blood. And I'm kind of tempted to take a sip, but I'm pretty sure it'll kill me.
I'm holding you, so please land.
I'll let you know when I hit the bottom. I think I'm close. How close am I?
We got you suspended in the middle, so it's just another 10 feet down to the ground.
Well, let me down another 10 feet and I'll be on the ground. No, I'll hold it for you as you come down.
I don't need it.
Yeah, also,
Okay.
that's not how that works.
I like holding a ladder. I'm gonna hold the rope. I got you, buddy. It's like you're not gonna fall now.
It offers extra stability to hold the bottom of a rope.
I mean, it's only 20 feet down. It's not that,
I don't know. I just descended into a chamber of darkness with a flashlight on my foot, and I saw a bowl of blood with a dragon face in it. At this point, I just want somebody else down here besides me. And literally, I'm on my way down. I'm holding my leg out and just kind of trying to see what's on the walls.
Do we get him down safely?
Now he's dead.
Athletics check.
From us again?
Yeah, we're the ones lowering him.
Oh yeah, much better. 21.
Ish.
I got you though, don't worry.
You lower him slowly onto some spikes, and he's
Holy shit.
You're like, go left, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's in the bowl. No, go left, it's fine. He just lands in the bowl.
As we drop him down.
Who's going next? Umber.
I glance over. How far down does it look with him down there now?
It's only 20 feet. This is a pretty easy drop.
Yeah, I jump down in slow fall as a monk.
Well, ain't he fancy?
Do you just 3-point stance at the top until you hit? Like
I get the flashlight out of my bootstrap, and I'm spotlighting you on your way down.
No, it's more like I jump down and like grasp the edge of the hole real quick, and then like you just see me like grab the rope real quick, and then like do like 2 or 3 quick movements, and then I just kind of drop and then just land next to you. It's like very quick, but
Light's still in your face. It's definitely more impressive than my entrance. I'm on
indeed.
stage the bard.
You can come down now. Leightash has the rope.
Got it.
Yeah, Garomesh, you can go. Hold the rope with the recoil here.
I will climb down the rope.
making your way down the Ziggy. Athletics check. Or acrobatics, either one.
Ooh, definitely acrobatics.
Ziggy, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your crypts are mysteries.
23. No problemo.
Easy.
Easy pickings. You guys all stare out looking at this altar. With that ceramic bowl staring back at you, Umber. I want you to make not a wisdom saving throw. I want you to make a wisdom ability check.
I will, as I'm kind of glancing over this, I'll kind of just mutter a prayer to myself and ask for guidance from myself while I try to glean what is going on here. I'm gonna add the D4 because why not? 20.
Yo.
Holding on to this piece. Saying a small prayer before you pick it up. As you do, the blood inside the bowl begins to liquefy. As it swirls around inside it. And you see that face in the center of the bowl begin to define itself. As it starts as a green dragon, it begins to manipulate, changes into the form of a human female. And then back in to a green dragon. This time, little Claude begins rolling up your leg as you see it sticking to Umber. He rolls all the way up his side, up over onto his arm, all the way up into his shoulder. Meh. And then he splits into two smaller balls of dirt. Rolls down the top of either arms until he goes down to your hands, Umber. And splits off and it begins to coat. As it turns almost into dirt like gloves. As you hold on to this piece, part of this elemental is now buffering you in between it. As you're concentrating with prayer and really de facto beginning a ceremony, albeit a ceremony that you don't know or understand. I need you to make your first roll. Claude will let you make this without disadvantage now.
Let's go.
You're fucking welcome.
Thanks for picking up that dirt. Claude, real MVP. He needs to be treasured. I want artwork.
Just like we've had you roll it before. What would be your spell attack? This is your wisdom plus your proficiency modifier.
So plus 10. Yeah, it is my spell attack.
D20 plus 10. Roll that spell attack.
$20.
20. Is 20 your final number?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I feel like these are pretty rare Ziggurots, and this seems like some stuff. This seems like some stuff. And I had disadvantage on the throw, but whole quality gave me a bit of a hope and a prayer. Oh, but also if it's like 20, then I'm like, I should save my shit for like if it goes higher. Oh.
Can I use any reaction to give him a little extra inspiration?
Not this time.
Okay, I wanted to ask.
You can after this piece.
Noted.
I am going to hold with 20. I feel like that's a good solid starting number.
Is that your final answer?
Oh God, why? Why you gotta...
Lock it in.
Yeah, I'm locking it in. I'm locking it in.
See. It's almost hard to hold as you're channeling this ceremony into the piece. You can see the face fading back and forth between the two, staring back at you almost as if it can see you. You do not make the DC. It will roll against you.
That's a tough DC. Holy shit.
It's either a 22, 24, 26 or a 24, 26, 28.
I'm thinking
I guess it's not only those, but that's
23, 25, 27.
Yeah.
Let's just hope one success is a nat one.
All right.
Umber's about to turn into Kashar. Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Well, that sucks.
Guys, I really enjoyed playing this campaign with you.
Fortunate.
It doesn't matter what if I add a D10 to that, guys. It's like that. There's nothing that's going to stop that nat 20 from rolling.
I guess we don't necessarily know the impact of the nat 20 yet.
Well, we about to find out.
Yeah. Definitely in the wings, about to figure out what the is going on here.
Holy shit.
Do I need to switch to my battle?
That wasn't even an advantage. That was just a flat roll against it back.
My pod race hat is ready to go. Do I need to switch into battle mode?
I don't know.
You aren't doing a damn thing. Umber. As that visage and the blood swirling around inside this bowl, face changing back and forth, finally holds and locks half and half, where it's half dragon, half Kashar, human female. And that blood that's swirling up goes towards the center. And you can see part of it absorbed into its eyes. There's no pupil. It just looks like those classic Greek statues that have long lost their paint as it turns green and the blood begins to run down like tears from it. Another piece of the blood that's whipping up around this altar goes straight into Umber's eyes. As you see his roll into the back of his head. And it begins to drip blood as well. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh man.
I told you it was gonna happen. I
Oh
told you.
my god.
So, chat, remember earlier when he said, hey, I will never let anyone reroll nat ones.
Or 20s.
And the room inside the Ziggirot goes dark.